Well, folks, I didn't really plan on doing a day in the life, but I had loads of footage, so here goes. We spent the first few hours of the morning setting up this shed to bring in the drop calves that were wandering in and out of other sheds, and so we moved the cows from the far side over. We're housing some beef today, and this is the first batch to come in. We also want to house some cows and calves before the rain the next couple of days. These young stock were in the way of them coming next to the yard, so we had to move them into the red start field out of the road. Give them a wee bite to eat while they were there. Go. These are the cows. They were right over the far side of the farm, so they had a bit of a walk to do, and they started to get the silly staggers on, as suckler cows tend to do. This is them in the neighbour's field. While I was getting them out, the rest of them got way off course next to another batch with a bull in it, and I had to race over the field in the Jeep to get them, and that's the undercarriage of my Jeep. Lovely. So, got back to the yard and started cleaning the drinkers for the beef that were going in. That's them all nice and sparkly clean. Spread out a wee bit of wood chip for the cows and calves whenever they come in. They're still waiting out in the field, ready for a bit of backup. Once we got a bite to eat, I went and gathered up some lambs. I have 23 of them to go today. So this is them coming into the yard. And just as they were walking up the lane, my dad arrived with another load of beef, and we let them off the trailer and into the pen. This is the cows making their final stretch of the journey up the road. I think they've got the silliness out of them by now, so they're going into the wood chip and they'll stand on the slats to eat. This is them all looking pretty, standing wondering where the grub is. This stage then I had to siphon out the lambs that were actually ready to go and get them tagged. Once I had them tagged, I got them loaded into my neighbour's trailer that was kindly lent to me and got them to the collection point just in time. The lorry was literally sitting there waiting for me. Once I got my tea, I had to go back to the red start field because the young stock were still trapped in there. I think they were ready for out by that stage. Then I set up a wire because there was another batch of cows and calves going on to a bit of fresh grass. They took a bit of convincing, but it did eventually get them shifted. Hopefully it'll hold them. It's to be wet over the next couple of days, so this is them munching away. Then I went back to the yard and fed a few bales to everything that had been housed.